So it turns out my old friend Karl Rove got divorced. Again. Now, this is second divorce. Now, Karl, wait. I thought you were about family values. What part of family values is getting divorced again? Okay, so I don't see how this, makes too much sense. Look, give him credit, though. On his second marriage, he gave it a real, college try. He was married for 24 years to his wife, Darby. Earlier, he'd been married to Valerie Wainwright, I should say, and that lasted a couple of years. That was back when he had met her in Houston in the Bush social circles. And his book's about to come out. It's called Courage and Consequence: My Life as a Conservative in the Fight. Well, there should be some consequence with your second divorce, my friend. And that consequence should be you shut the fuck up about family values from now on. Okay, oh, no, gays can't get married. No. A guy who gets divorced twice doesn't get to tell me who gets to get married and who doesn't get married, who's destroying marriage and who's keeping marriage, the sanctity of marriage alive. Shush, www.shush.com, okay? As an old friend of mine once said. I think his name was Austin Powers. Actually, Dr. Evil, but nonetheless, okay? So I love that. And as I was doing some research on Karl, and, I was looking into his old dirty tricks. And, of course, in 2004, he ran the whole campaign, the Bush campaign, on family values and how gay marriage was terrible. I thought I saw an old quote in there. And I was quite right. Having looked back at the first time that Karl Rove had met George W. Bush, as The Guardian says, politically speaking, he fell in love. Here is Karl Rove's quote when he first met George Bush about Bush. Quote, "Huge amounts of charisma, swagger, cowboy boots, flight jacket, wonderful smile, just charisma. Wow." I haven't said a word, Karl. I haven't said a word. Look, now, back in 1994 when he was running Bush's campaign against Governor Richards, it's alleged that he did a push poll where he asked people in Texas, quote, "Would you be more or less likely to vote for Governor Richards if you knew her staff is dominated by lesbians?" Okay, this guy's a bad guy, man. He's been running on other people's sex lives for a long, long time. Then he's going to come at me with, cowboy boots, flight jacket, delicious, fabulous. Oh, come on. Anyway, put all the fabulous stuff aside. You get divorced twice, you're done, Karl. You dare to talk about family values again. You think this was bad? Oh, I'm going to be all over you, man. You might like that, I don't know. But I'm going to be all over you. So that was interesting news that Karl Rove, Mr. Family Values, has gotten divorced again.